Hello, this video is to help with any of you who might be struggling to remember the order of the books in the Book of Mormon. I like to use my fingers to remember things, so I would tell students or my kids if they wanted to learn these, this way of remembering it. So if you go 1, 2, J-E-J, that's the first 5 books found in the Book of Mormon. So the first one is First Nephi, the second is Second Nephi. Then you have Jacob, Enos, Jerom. Then we switch to the other hand. We say, oh, we made a hand. So O is for Omni, we is for Words of Mormon, and Mosiah is where we're going to end this first half of the books of the Book of Mormon. So after I teach those a way to remember those, then there's a game that my kids and I love that's called Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza that I have made a Book of Mormon version. So this is, I know it's backwards, but it's Nephi, Jacob, Enos, Jerom, Omni. So to explain, this works much as this game works, but with some modifications. So let me go through those for those of us who aren't familiar with the game. So each player is given a list of the order that we're going to play this game. And then I have made 64 blue index cards to be one of the cards that we will play. So in order to play this game, you pass out all of the blue playing cards to all of the players who are playing. And this is a great game for 3 to as many players as you want, really. So just pass out all of the index cards. And the one who is playing first is going to keep their cards upside down. When they turn their card over, they are going to say the word that's in order on the yellow cards. So the first one would be Nephi, and you put the card down. And also this one happens to be the card Nephi. If that happens, the one that you say is the one that you put down, then you are supposed to slap it. And all of the players are supposed to slap the card. And the one who slaps it last is the one who gains all the cards in the pile. The object of the game is to get rid of all of your cards. So if we would continue in order, I would put down my next card and say Jacob, Enos, Jerom, and so forth. And again, if it matches with the card that I turn over, then we all have to slap in. Okay, there are 3 wild cards, as there are in the game of Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza. One of them is Second Nephi. And that, let me show the card. I don't have them in order right now. Okay, Second Nephi is a bow and arrow to remind us what happened. Well, some of the stories, but it's actually in First Nephi. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our arms and pretend like we are shooting a bow and arrow. And then you slap the card. The next one is Words of Mormon. And that we're going to go like this, like we're talking, and then slap the card. And the last wild card is Mosiah. And that we're going to put a crown on before slapping to remind us of King Benjamin, which happens in Mosiah. So there it is. If you would like a fun game for your family to play for family home evening, invite friends, have a lot of fun with it. And again, if you have a loved one who is struggling with something that you could use some advice, leave it in the comments below and I will ponder it and make a video that could help us out with that question. Thanks, bye.